When the people who organized your high school class reunion found out you had ALS, and for the past 6 months you were bound to a wheelchair. They moved up the reunion date to the fall because they wanted to make sure you were alive long enough for all your high school friends to see you once more. And I thought, wait a minute. Stephen Hawking has AIDS, and he's lived for decades with ALS. Sorry, I said that wrong. Stephen Hawking has ALS, and he's lived for decades while bound to a wheelchair. They're really jumping the gun here. You're not about to die. Since I didn't go to school with you, I wrote our band name on my name tag at your class reunion held at your favorite local bar. Saw you there in your wheelchair, now unable to speak, but still holding court with all the girls from your high school days. Yeah, in your high school yearbook, you were even rated the biggest flirt. The girls still swooned as you periodically played pre-programmed messages from the computerized Stephen Hawking voice. When you saw me, you told me that I looked really beautiful today, and I blushed. What am I supposed to say? And then I heard you later on with other swooning women telling them one by one that they looked really beautiful today. And it made me smile. And then John was there when you complimented one more woman. And that's when this man responded loud enough for the group to hear.
Stop complimenting me like that in front of everybody.
And everybody had a good laugh, reminding me of how you always put a smile on people's faces, how you'd crack jokes, how you'd make everyone smile. Later that evening, I saw your buddy ask you if you wanted to drink. You agreed on rum, and so we got some in a syringe and injected it into a tube. It's hard to see you like that, you know. You were always the one cracking the jokes, driving to my place in Chicago to practice music with me, or joining me at bars for performances. You drove to Central Illinois with me to perform music live at a local radio station. But before we appeared at the bar, on the air, you kept singing a once popular song because it repeated your wife's name. So yeah, I'm far away. And it's hard to see you like that now, when there's nothing I can do for you. After that reunion, I couldn't call you to tell you how I feel. If you could have responded, you wouldn't want to hear it. No matter what you were going through, you didn't want to hear others tell you how seeing you made them suffer. How selfish of them. They're not the ones knocking on death's door. Everyone else needs to keep on their happy face. It's the least we can do. When I heard you just died, I had the hardest time not crying. But if I started crying, I'd stop myself. What am I doing? He's no longer in pain while his body is destroyed cellularly. I have to keep telling myself, look, I know this hurts, but you knew it would eventually happen, and now he's no longer in pain. I'd be living at that point where I'm always just about to cry until I was asked, what would Warren want? And I'd stop. And then I'd say, he'd want me to laugh. He'd want me to be happy. Just give me a minute. Because after seeing such bad things happen to such good people, I need to pull myself together before I can put a smile on my face again.